1,000 points. Scoring 1,000 points in your high school career is a big deal. And that's what Sam Masten accomplished recently on his home floor at Rock Canyon.
It's kind of one of those things you kind of picture in your head as a little kid. You see guys growing up doing it, and you don't really think it's going to come true. And then when it does, it's pretty surreal. So, it's a great feeling. And, I'm just really excited that I got to do it, and I was fortunate enough to score that much. And so it's cool. And, now we just got to put it in the past and keep moving on and working towards our ultimate goal.
What makes the feat even more amazing is the fact that Masten is only a junior. He still has over a year of high school basketball left in his life, and whoever he chooses to play for in college, they'll get the gym rat.
Yeah, some people would say that. I like to call myself that. So I think a gym rat is putting in time when no one else is willing to, getting up before school or staying late after practice. You're going to have to sacrifice some of those things that most high school kids would want to do sometimes. And I think that's just ultimately what it means to be a gym rat, just putting in your full life and dedicating it to basketball and other things. So.
He's a phenomenal basketball player, but he is such a good kid in the weight room, in the classroom. Just as a person, he's growing into a better leader, and he's able to hold kids accountable. And he's a breath of fresh air when he comes into any room. He just brings that energy that anybody wants to be around.
Masten is a slasher, quick first step, and explosive to the rack. He glides with speed to the hoop and finishes gracefully. He's a natural at the rim.
I think ever since I was a little kid, my dad always told me, there's a lot of kids on a team that can just shoot, You got to do something else that was just going to separate you. And I think that's kind of been my biggest thing as a kid, was just learning to try and get to the rim, and now it's kind of the opposite for me. I got to learn how to shoot. And so that's been my biggest part I've been working on in the gym in my game, I'd say. So
Masten is a joy to watch because it's a joy for him to play the game.
To compete your tail off every single night. So that's kind of my favorite part, and getting to play for a school like this with the best fans and the best staff and community support around. So it's really cool, and it makes it worth it every night. So.
And that's your Rocky Mountain Spine and Sport Athlete of the Week.